trying to be biased, I think the draft is a little bit better than Alliance. But I think the game is fairly even. It's gonna come down a lot to like the 5 to 12 minutes, some rotations to the lanes, and how people are doing there.
Could be something they look to do again here as FNG's actually stuck.
Oh.
He's stuck between the creeps, they keep walking.
Is he still stuck?
He's stuck.
He tried to tango his way up, but he got the tree that was like at an angle.
Oh! He got the stun to lift the creep up and walk through it.
Down, but
Lifted it.
he might still be very dead here.
He might still be dead. The perch.
Yeah. They've got
The perch.
Oh, ow,
Yeah, he
and a
used the
salve. A salve down the drain as well as his life.
He will start to get poked and harassed, and you'll have to get some regen on DP at some point, but you're fine with this matchup. That's S4. Doesn't look up a bit far.
Gonna start going on him. They've got the stun in S4. He's got the stick charges.
Locked.
But the root's out. They're gonna be able to get this kill.
Uh-oh. Bristol, who's in his safe lane, getting significantly shut down, and he's versus a Viper.
Got a juicy amount stacked up.
They do. They are preparing for it. So lanes did go slightly in Secret's favor up at the start here, but they do have a ton of snipers.
Matu, he's gonna get a kill on FNG for sure.
S4 has to be careful too. He can start to get turned on as well.
See how aggressive they want to play into it. They've got the ult.
Trent.
They're just gonna come in, get that attack speed up, and S4, he's gonna go down. It's a double kill for Matu in that top lane. His only gets better and better. At the same time, down bottom, Hansken and Nico Baby were able to take down Zai, so still keeping Nico Baby's game in a good position, but find themselves the possessed mask for Nico Baby. That would be very nice. And we'll allow him to clear up his stacks a little safer. That live stream as well. They probably want to do it soon. Mid S4. Got the roar into the finger. He's dead. He just can't show himself in the lane. Too scary.
And they use the call down. That's a dead mid tower. And I feel like Secret's just waiting for item timing still, even though they're able to pressure. Because they're playing versus Nyx Assassin, so their lineup just plays so well into this as FNG actually gonna be able to
He's
survive.
going to be alright, but they'll turn their attention away from FNG and let the wars top. As Matu's chasing him with the ult. S4, has he got any way out of this? He has not. He just, any lane that he goes to, Secret will kill him off very easily right now. I mean,
And FNG now finally hits 6, so now they can maybe make their own hit,
okay.
which they really need on Alliance.
And this is a big one. As they find Matu, they're coming in, and they're bringing in the relocate. They'll have the firepower surely to take him down. They do. They needed that. They are able to find and take down the Trot. So he's going to get brought back though. As it, yeah, will just be Hansken.
Just the IO.
He's not going to take anyone else into this setup here from Secret.
The overwhelming damage that does come from Exorcism and Gyro, he's gonna actually be able to hold his ground if he gets this item. And I'm seeing like ice armor as well on Puppy, even the armor creep too. Limp is level 12. They've got some decent timings now. A hood on S4. They are looking to be pretty battle ready.
Alliance is going to try and come in, see what they can find with the smoke out to set up. With the stun, and it's going to be TP's coming in. He's still alive. He's got an invis. He's able to step out to the side. He turns with the rod straight away onto S4. Matu moves in. As they're focusing down the bristle, they'll get him. S4 dies, broken by the toxin and burst down by Yapso's finger. And the chase will continue here for Secret as they move up to the high ground over to FNG. It's another kill from a Timberman. Alliance losing the 3 of them. As it really just seems to be the case that
18 minutes in. There it is.
And what can Alliance do to slow this? There we go. 11 minutes 49, faster than the patch fastest. Thank God. I mean, of course, not this early progression, but you know, still a very impressive timing there from Matu. FNG.
Nico Baby has to just buy the S and Y to be able to fight, because they have to fight here or they just lose the game. Secret's is bringing the battle to them. They're poking.
Oh
but
no,
S4
he's trying to get in on this, but it's the power of the Viper.
can't even poke.
The poison's too strong. As they're just losing the barracks. Secret.
They can't even. They have exorcism and they can't even walk up and fight.
Oh, that's dead iron. Wow, I mean,
Alrighty then, on to the next one, I believe, pretty soon.
Let's hope game 2's a bit closer. Gotta protect S4 at all costs here.
FNG's waiting. FNG's really waiting for an opportunity on the side here.
I don't know if that opportunity's gonna come.
It's gonna come. Uh-oh.
Oh, S4. He's in.
Nice start.
They're keeping him a little safe with the tether. He's getting low and he's gone. Yapsel's able to burst him with a finger. They'll move themselves out of the cooldown. Zai does get started before the roar comes out. We're going to see Troll now turn Matu with the lifesteal. He's standing his ground. He's looking towards FNG. Now he turns over towards them, pops the battle trance.
Oh
They're
my God.
cleaning up again, Secret. 3 dead.
Look at the buffs.
And yeah, they'll call it GG. Well played indeed. 22 minutes, 17 for 2. As this was just another one of those secret games, Fog.
It well and truly was. The aggro tri-lane to break the game, to just never let Alliance get their footing. Ruin poor S4, push him into the ground, step on him a little bit too. That was pretty brutal, but
Oh my god, we forgot Ursa. Jesus.
I was just thinking the Ursa and I didn't want to say it. Oh!
It's
Yeah,
like,
it's nice.
yeah, you benefit from the pace your team can play with.
Yeah.
Tide is now just like, oh god, not this.
the tree and broke his salve and his bottle thing.
Oh, that's
Does lose a bit
a
of
little unfortunate. Top lane. Get the setup on a Yapsaw, but quite catching him in the Illuminate Blast. Seeing top lane, the farm, but even FNG, they, well, finally able to break the feast that we've had here. Yapsaw does get FNG. I mean, we've seen the sort of two of them playing around with each other, both.
Coddle, a hero that doesn't rotate nearly as well, doesn't have a TP available either to try to help out this push. Now Yapstar is going to make the connection over, maybe tank a hit or two from the tower, keep that catapult alive. Manisha,
The stun, but it's just now Limp's hit the sticks.
Lip is 6.
He's hit the sticks. He's able to get in and burst him.
Very nice.
And now over towards Yapsa as well. Yapsa does have a roll available. And the Limp's got a remnant. Yapsa's going to get dragged back into the Illuminate. Not actually able to find the opportunity to roll out. I guess he felt that if he did go for the roll, the remnant would always have the time to be set out and stop him. So couldn't escape. Down bottom, Secret are at least able to make the most of S4 being on his own. And I guess he didn't quite expect to be caught by the stun of Hanskin coming from the trees there. He was rather far up, Nietzsche.
Manisha, again, he's getting set up on it.
I mean, and he's very, very dead. 2 times in a row. Big moves from Alliance around mid. Really shaking up Nisha's early game with those 2 back-to-back deaths.
I don't think he expected Hanskin or the Coddle in either one of those situations. Really good stuff coming out from Limp and the boys. His bottom, S4. He's getting body blocked a lot. Fury swipes. They're heading up.
And he's going to go down. Matu. Can FNG get this? He's going to have to blast. He is going to be able to find it. FNG cleans up. Gets the trade. As Matu also loses his courier there under the tower. So that's going to be that was actually his completed treads out of the game for a minute as well.
Rush either the Helm of Iron Will or the Chainmail. I think I'm liking the Helm of Iron Will a little bit more. I'm sure it's a lot more gold you have to wait for, but you're going to get it at some point anyway in the ranking. I love Iron Will.
Oh, and hang on, Isha.
Isha.
They're able to get the jump on him. Have they quite got the burst into the Hex? Yet Zai is here to help out. This time around they won't be able to burst Nisha down, as now Nisha's trying to turn with the help of Yapsaw. And chasing over towards Limp. Puppy comes in as well. Limp, has he got any further way to get out of this? He hasn't. As this time round, Secret make sure they bring in the backup and punish Alliance for trying to get aggressive onto Nisha.
Aetherland's finished up on the line now too. They're getting farm on everybody.
They
The
are.
stacks that these 2 supports did get on the map, they've gotten quite a good chunk of gold from them. 2k gold lead now for Alliance. They're benefiting more from this downtime.
Oh, now it's good.
Zai.
There's the Ether Lens coming into play straight up. Hex in the finger. They burst down. Zai, he's gone. Over to the side. Matu will jump in onto S4, but he pops the Ravage. Gets the 3 of them. There'll be a buyback from Zai. Matu trying to chase down S4, but Hanskin slowing Matu down with the mana drain. They'll lose Nico Baby the once. Another great stun from Hanskin out to the 2 of the Limp. Jumps back in. Gets the Remnant grab back onto Yapso. Yapso's gone.
Nico Baby.
Nico Baby, he needs help. Is he going to get it? He isn't. The coil holds him in place. Alliance will lose their Wraith King. We'll see it again.
They
yeah,
got the
it's
tower
like-
too.
I mean, there's this straight up move. Zai, of course, just not prepared really for Hanskin to have that cast range with the Ether Lens as early as he did. As back in action at the top lane, Hansken is ready to set up for more. They're in. Onto Puppey. He's out to the side with the Glimmer. He's hiding. As Lip. He's looking
He
for
baited
him.
them. They thought he was in the Sprout. Now they'll find him.
They'll get him anyway. Or will they? He's got Glimmer back up. Yeah, they're scared now. They think backup's gonna be coming on the way, and it is. Nisha's here. I mean, Hansken got out, but Lip, he got left behind. As Puppey with that Glimmer and the lack of control and detection meant that Puppey's going to be more than fine. Lip just having to desperately scramble his way out of this. And Yapso's chasing. Another dissimilar
He's going to recall.
Oh, and he's away. Oh, he will manage to get out of there just in time. A secret there bringing in even more. Zai was on the way over with a Dream Coil. So a good job he was taken out of there when he did. You know, Secret, do they try and fight this tier 2, or they just sort of let Alliance have this?
Do they have the BKB? They do have the BKB.
got
I think
it.
they fight this.
Matu's TPing in. He's going to start off the action. Jumps in, starts to commit onto Nico Baby. Zai's boxing over. They'll turn with the stun onto Matu to hold him back. Alliance, they're already starting to reset. You got the smoke up on the two of them. Secret are trying to chase in on this Zai. He's going to be fine. S4 is going to jump in. He's able to get the Ravage actually on the 4 of them. It's a beautiful setup. The follow stuns there onto Zai. They got the damage to take him down. They do. They take down Zai. The Hex controlling Matu. Matu's trying to come in to get the kill on Hansken, and he'll find it. They'll get the Lion now. Matu turning over towards S4. They'll pick up another Secret. As Alliance, they're trying to desperately scramble themselves away from this. The Secret are chasing. Puppey comes in with the TP. He's turning over towards Nico Baby. Yapso's ever rolling, kicking back. They'll take him down the one.
They still have Exorcism going.
Is there anything Alliance could do to save him? It doesn't look like it, as he's trapped in the Sprout. Matu able to get the swipes built up. Nico Baby, can he toggle his way out of this one? He cannot, as the Ghost will finish him off. Secret coming. The tier 2 tower does go down, but at quite a cost here for Alliance.
We're going to see it again here. Watch Zai. Watch how much focus they actually end up putting on him.
I mean, you're right there as well. Nisha also caught off screen there towards the top.
Yeah, I guess they just didn't. Yeah, they couldn't. I guess they just didn't see him at the time, but he was under ward vision.
Back in the action, Matu, his Aegis about to expire. The Aegis has just expired. It has just expired, and he has just died. So Alliance able to perfectly make something happen with that opportunity.
They do have great vision right now on the high ground. If they can see an opportunity, what they do show. Let's see, S4. He's also under vision himself.
Oh, he's a little split from the team. But he is a tough one to go on.
Not for Matu.
They're going to try anyway. They're in onto him. He's silenced. He's heading over back to the walls to safety of the rest of his team, but he's trapped in the Sprout. And S4, he's going to go down. They've got no fight to fight now. They've got to get out of there. The Dream Coil will miss. Nico Baby turns over towards Nisha. They're going to try and jump in and burst through Nisha. They're able to do so. They take down the Death Probe at 100-0, but Matu, he's in onto Hansken. Hansken goes down. A buyback comes out from Nisha as Matu's committing with a BKB. He's trying to chase S4. S4 ball back for this. He's been silenced. Can he get out to the side? He's able to get the Ravage off as they look to turn onto Matu. Matu still has the Enrage going, but the Will-O-Wisp drags him back in. Matu's down, and now Alliance, they've got the catch onto Zai. The Impale from Hansken locks down Zai. They're turning it around. Nisha, he bought back for this one, but Alliance, they're ready to surround him and bring him out of the game. Hex out from Hansken, the Siphons, they're buying him some time, but it isn't enough. As the crit comes in, Alliance will take the team fight.
Beautiful wards coming into play. FNG has ult, recalls S4. Ravage isn't what gets Nisha killed, but either way, Alliance ready for that fight, even though they lose their tie. Quick decisions to take the fight. Nisha dying back. This time they really put the focus on Nisha.
Yeah, so he's going for this pop. He's going to come in and help out, but the Will-O-Wisp is back up. It's back up. It's ready for another round. They might lose FNG, but they're going to be able to get 2 kills for this in return. As Puppey and Yapso both losing their lives there for that effort onto FNG, and it's exactly as you say. Well, with the Chakra, that Will-O-Wisp, it's as soon as it's gone, it's back up. It's available. It's ready again. Now, ideally, I guess Nisha, because he's sort of the easiest to get taken down. You know, the chances are if you don't 100-0 Matu, if you had to put the Enrage, then he's going to be a big issue.
Alliance is ready for this fight. Ravage is up in 5 seconds.
Secret's got to be very careful around it. Limp's going to check things out in the pit, see what the status is. Zai
Actually initiating.
Matu's coming over. He's coming in with the BKB. He's looking towards FNG, but FNG's giving a bit of a ring around the rosy. He's running around. FNG's up to the high ground. They're chasing him for him. They will find him. But at the same time, Lim's been given the time to take that puppy. S4's in the Ravage. He gets the three of them. They jump in onto Matu. Matu silenced. He can't get the enrage off in time. As Matu goes down, it's a triple kill for Lim. They clean it up. Nisha's got the ghost out, but it doesn't matter. Remnant into the finger. Alliance. They've done it again. Another clean fight for them as they take 4 down. Puppy will buy back, but there's nothing he can do to turn this around. As Alliance, they're into the pit. And this Roche, it should be theirs unless Yapsel can come in with a steal.
He's trying to. He's getting vision with that Remnant right now. The Stone Remnant with the
they're
Ash
onto him as well.
vision, but they're on him.
Hamscan hunts him down. That ward still paying dividends here on the high ground.
Beautiful play there. S4 with the reset, getting the Ravage on everybody as soon as the BKBs end. Limp with the follow-up silences onto the Ursa. The rage comes out as he's dying.
This is definitely when these sort of games get interesting. We've seen a secret rollover games, but it's always fun to see them put under pressure to see what they're able to pull out now. It's down 10k. Alliance with the lead already.
Right now.
Catch there from the trees. They're opening with a Hex on to Nisha. Nisha's got to pop the BKB and TP out of it. Zai's going to be left behind. Eon Disc will buy him some safety, popping the coil to stop them from chasing, but Limp's still in. Closing the gap, Yules into the Remnant. They'll find themselves the catch on Zai. Hanske getting a decent amount of stacks up this game on his finger. Already 5 stacks up it.
He's almost level 18 as well. Yeah, he's done a lot of work this game. He's actually just targeting Zai, making him quite miserable. Limp to pressure Matu even here with these arcane moves.
You can see what he can poke out of Matu here. As S4's over, there's a Ravage available. Matu's got to really think about what he needs to commit with a BKB or an Enrage. Enrage, at least, is going to be popped as it'll allow him to jump up to the high ground. And Limp's getting in aggressive here under the tier 3s. They're moving on to Puppy Nico, baby. He's into the base.
Yeah,
he just jumps straight in and lands himself on top of Yapsel. Limp, he's poking up right towards the fountain. They're dragging in Puppy. They're diving in. They're killing Secret within their own base.
Limp is feeling himself. He's feeling the power. And quickly, too, with the way that they took the fight, just so convincingly with that top, how fast it all just collapses onto Secret.
Secret again, just smoking up on the high ground, waiting to see if Alliance sort of split up, leave someone behind, but the Alliance just aren't doing that.
Yeah, look at the way the parking Nico baby right in the front here. FNG and Hanskin are just sitting right behind. Maybe if Hanskin steps up a little bit too far north, they're going to get gone on. Nice dodge. Hanskin,
he's out at the start. Will-O-Wisp down. It's going to stop them from being able to chase any further. Limp and
Matu.
They're already looking for the targets. Matu tries to go on a Nico baby, but Matu's so low, he's got to run. He's going to be able to get the bash off him. That will allow him to blink back to safety. Nisha, he's coming in with the BKB onto Limp, but Limp's down. As now Nisha is having a run. Nico baby's in on top of him. The BKB of Nisha comes from that, but he has the movement speed. Will manage to break away, get back up to the base. But nobody will fall.
Nobody does. So he's able to blink dodge. They reset on the 2 supports. They survive. Secret unable to take advantage of the 1 second that they did see the supports out of position. He's going to get recalled back into the fight, and he'll be available for this next and final push from Alliance. Secret, without their BKBs, can they hold?
Matu, he's trying to have a bit of a go. On to Nico baby here, only gets him down to half HP. Now the Will-O-Wisp is out. Matu is in trouble. He's fingered. He's out of the game. He's out of the game for 80 with the Abyssal. They're jumping out towards Nisha. Limp is diving in deep. Bestwall's got the follow Ravage to keep Nisha stunned in position. As that's both goes down, it's game over. GG is called. Alliance hit back with a solid punch here in game 2. To bring the series 1-1. I mean, they've really stepped it up in this second game. I mean, how can we see such a difference between this and the last game? What does this really say to you? Is it just that last game, the draft was that unplayable for Alliance, and when the playing field's a little more level, we do get to see Alliance at their sort of full potential?
Monkey offlane. It's us for Monkey. He's been playing it in puffs. And it's a great matchup against the PA.
And do you like sort of the way that they've shifted to lane things to be able to fit in that morph, having Esper on the offlane Monkey King? See first, but maybe go down here. Oh, there's always able to help out a little bit there with the Boundless. Not able to help enough.
good play. So at least he will give Limp a good amount of gold as he does die. Tidon is already fine on his own. I think if he plays around mid, controls the rune, it'll be really nice for Nisha. Limp will see it because that ward he does have on the high ground over there. But maybe he can at least deny the rune or something. But nope, Limp's actually just going to go for the kill on Yap.
He is. He's got FNG swinging over. And Limp's going to be able to do something about Yapso hanging around for this. Remnant off the mark as well. So Limp, he's able to get away with that. This over corrosion, once he has the phase boost as well on top of that, the amount of pressure he's going to be able to put on is going to lead him to potential kill opportunities. As then getting Poppy, we'll see top lane. FNG does get chased down here. His bottom S4's getting gone on. And is he able to get the lifesteal off in time? It's not enough. It's not enough at this moment as Matu and Poppy just commit onto him. And there's no backup around. S4 alone and taken out. You sort of having to be ready, to be very, very flexible with where you're going yourself to make sure you're not caught out by the quick movements of the opponent across the map. Bottom, try for S4. They've got the backup of Nisha here as they'll commit onto him. They're doing a good job of slowing down S4 after he had a good setup in the lane.
I'm wondering when Nico Baby feels like he's going to be ready to actually show up, if he is going to be going for the bots.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to take a very long time for him to feel ready.
And it feels like as well, see bottom, Nisha, he's going to jump in onto S4. S4, he can't do anything against this. He's just dead.
He is just dead.
They are really, really shut down S4. And they're not looking to be inclined to head up and show themselves up top.
No, they can recall the tide. Like, let's say the fight does kick off, Puppy's gonna recall tide, so Alliance have to be fast with their move if they make it.
They'll get the catch on Puppy. They're gonna drop the ult here. I mean, Puppy's dead, but I don't think Secret care about that whatsoever. As now that looks tired, S4's still sticking around, trying to stand his ground in the Wukong's command. Matu, he's already starting to have a poke at S4. S4 will be able to get the Jingu up, but they're going to have the burst and control. Nisha swings back over. S4's gone. As Alliance, they try and commit for that Puppy Keeper of the Light Killer.
Zai instantly TP top to come over and swing. Didn't have to use the Ravage, but just the way that they were positioned in that whole situation just shows that they've read that move from Alliance perfectly. And they'll be able to just chill and farm, Matu, Battle Fury, like I said, done, level 12, and he's going to be able to pass this one of his Limp.
Trying to come out and get some bounty runes, but Secret's there waiting.
Oh, he had a stolen... Is that a stolen SD ult that he had? I didn't notice that. Oh, wow, okay.
Last moves.
Secret swinging down with the smoke. They know where Limp is. They have this lane ward. They saw him sneak into the trees. Oh, Limp.
They're just catching him. Both Limp and S4's game that needed to be, sort of semi-decent to put pressure on and enable space for Nico Baby to farm it.
This is what we're saying, Secret. They're gonna set up and they're gonna force the hand of Alliance around this Rosh pit.
I have a go.
And this is into the Ravage that Alliance has to walk into. They're gonna need some type of blessing, some beautiful cast spells.
It's gonna be so hard here.
Eyes on S4.
I mean, already
grab first.
They're able to get the setup onto S4. They jump over into the grab. There'll be a bit of a defensive player from Anscam with the disruption trying to save S4. He's able to get the Wukong's command down. But Nisha's actually jumping in. He's trying to fight deep into the ult. He's going to get punished for this. Nisha will fall. A big overcommitment there from Nisha, jumping in, feeling that he had the burst damage alone to take down S4. And that was not the case by far. As that's Nisha out of this fight for 30. Secret themselves, they know that Alliance is here as they themselves can't really head into the pit and start hitting it.
They're just gonna look for some information. He's walking in with the blur. A bit scared. They put down more.
As soon as they get the vision, they jump immediately onto S4.
That's the best target they can get at the start of the fights. He's a big team fight for Alliance side.
He's ready to stand it up onto Hanskin. Hanskin gonna get taken out. It's 2 quick kills for Secret. Nisha, he's got the setup for more Yules. It's the Remnant Limp. Getting burst up, holding back a little bit. They're doing, oh my god, the BKBs, it doesn't even matter. BKB ain't gonna do anything anyway. With crits like that, as Matty just jumps in, cuts off his head.
because they saw the best target. They see the Monkey King, who is that team fight for Alliance to bring them together. And they do follow, get the bat, get themselves Aegis.
I'll let you know my 4440 build will catch on one day. Smoke up from Alliance.
Looking to set up Zai, still always has the Ravage ready. Alliance really trying to get themselves catch here.
We've been in before
again.
The Ravage is out, and straight away the fight starts with the dead Monkey King. S4's down, Matthew's cleaning up the backlines. He takes down Haskell. Nico Baby will be able to get in and burst out Puppy, but that's it. That's all he's getting. He's not getting anything else out of this as they immediately surround him. It's a triple kill for Matthew. As we do seem to be taking another page out of the book that was game one. His items from Matthew coming out at a ridiculous time. I mean, he's got 5k ahead of Nico Baby. It's his boom, Battlefield, boom, Ags, boom, BKB. Oh, watch that. There's also Bash on the Courier, boom.
It really just does feel like Alliance can't do much.
FNG? Oh no. Oh, good night. Good night.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Godlike. 26 minutes in, Matu. Back on the same form that we saw in the game one drop.
Oh, they messed up the shotgun.
They messed up the combo as he's going to be able to pop the BKB and start killing them all. As he's in onto Hansken. As, yeah, this is getting a little messy. They're throwing in buybacks. Are they going to be able to turn it? They're dragging him in with the lasso. They're able to get him down to half HP, but Mata, he's still good to go. He's in on the S4. The bashes are there. As that was not how it was supposed to go there for Alliance.
Oh no, and they get Nico Baby as well. He's going to be able to retreat. He is not. That might be where you call it.
That was a rough one. I mean, to be fair, he had the aces. So let's say they don't, throw that combo completely out the window. Maybe they can find some sort of respite in the fact that even if they had landed that combo, they probably would have still lost the fight.
I think it's those desperate moves where you want to just try to get anything you can. Get any type of kill, reset the fight as Limp tries to find some stuff out on the map, and
well,
it's completely over.
At least we got an exciting game too.
Oh, okay. I'm so confused. How does Morphlin have Aether around me? He stole it from the Morph. Or how does Rubik have Aether around me? He stole it from the Morphlin when he turned into it. Yeah, so you could just, this one they've just had full control, really. It's like just these Ravages, just the threat of their team fight has been too much. The Batrider, it feels like Limp, he had to own the lane.
And Matu's in. He's under tier 4s. He's ready to go. He's able to take down Haskell. He pops the BKB. He's going to look towards Limp. Nico Baby's going to stand into the PA. As the Aegis timed out, but secret they're keeping tabs of that. Matu's starting to back away, and Lance desperately trying to chase. In with the E-Blade, but he's off to the side. Get a dagger down, Ice Path as well. They're moving it onto Matu. Can they kill this PA? No.
He's jumping away.
He's away once more. Over towards Puppy. He goes. As Matu's out, now they're ready to turn. Woo! Matu's back in. Ravage out. Enzai is ready to go for more. There's the backup required as they jump in onto S4. And Wukong's command comes immediately to an end. As it's getting messy.
Into the fourth staff. Okay.
They're going in
as well.
They're going in deep in under the tier 4s. And they've got the control on Nico Baby. Playing around with his morph. He's trying to get back towards his fountain. They're not going to let him. They're not going to let him. As Matu's in with the bashes, they're calling it. They want the pain to end here, Alliance. It's game 3. It was another game 1 hit. As Secret just coming out on another level. And just never a chance in this game, it seemed, for Alliance. Never a chance at all.